Right, so here we are. Welcome to the GHQ Fitness strength workout. I'd say this workout is probably for intermediate level. I will also give you options if you want to go to advanced and push the sets a little bit harder or the reps a little bit harder. I'll tell you when and how you can do that also. Today we're going to use only dumbbells. Ideally, you're going to have a light set, a medium set, and a heavy set. So just for example, I've got a set of 5 kgs, a set of 7.5 kgs, a set of 10 kgs. That should do you just nice, or somewhere near that is going to be absolutely fine. I will let you know as and when we get to which exercise requires which weight of dumbbells. I won't spend too much time going through the detail of the exercise, but I'll just give you enough so that we can perform the exercise safely and effectively. What we're going to do is we're going to start with a 2-minute warm-up, and then we'll get straight into the main workout. 20 seconds each exercise. All we're going to do is start with a heel flick. Let's go. Now, hopefully this workout won't take too long. As long as I can control my waffling, we should get through it nice and quick. There will be a lot of awkward silences because I've been told I do talk too much. So yeah, get used to the quiet time. 2, 1. Then we go to a step touch. There, stretch right out, reach as high as you can and point that foot out as far as you can. Stretching all down the sides. Knee hugs. Just nice and slowly pull the knee up as far as you can, stretching out the glutes, hamstrings, and lower back. Now we're going to go for trunk twists. So bring your feet just inside about shoulder width apart, keeping your hips facing forward, arms out, reach around as far as you can. That's it. Start switching on the abdominals and the core muscles. Get them nice and tight, bracing them, warming them up for the workout. 3, 2, 1. We're going to shoulder rolls. So from there, just going to take a nice tilt forward, roll in the arms, start slowly, and gradually build it up. Really try and point the elbows out as far as you can in front of you to really open up the lats and rear delts. And then let's go backwards. And standing up straight. What we're going to do now is go into mountain climbers. So we're going to pick the intensity up just a tiny little bit. From here, trying to keep your bum almost in line with your shoulders. So we don't want it sagging down like that. Keep your bum fairly high. If anything, go too high, it's just better for your lower back. All we're going to do is pump the knees up towards the chest. And we don't need to do this as fast as we would normally do in a HIIT session, just enough to loosen up the lower body. And again, switching on the abdominals, squeezing, bracing the core. Four, 3, 2, 1. And we come up. Right, so what we're going to do now, we're going to start the main workout. So we're going to target the lower body first. We're going to go through roughly, it's going to be sets of 10, various amounts of sets of 10. There might be 3 sets, might be 2 sets, might be 4 sets. I'll let you know as we go. And again, if you want to advance the exercise at all or the workout at all, I'll tell you when, and you can add on an extra set at the end. If you just pause the video, do your extra set, and then join back in when you're ready. What we're going to start with first is a bodyweight squat. We're going to do 2 sets of 10 of these bodyweight squats. Now, when it comes to form and bodyweight squat, what we look for is our back or our torso and our shin bone to be parallel. What we don't want to do is fold over too much. So, looking to get there, looking to get down as low as you can, keeping your torso up there. All right, let's get straight into it. 3, 2, 1. A set of 10. Let's go. 3. If you try and match my pace. 7, 8, 9, 10. Rest there. We're going to rest for about 30 seconds. And we'll try and keep that regular throughout the workout. It just gives us a good gauge and also just helps us get through the video a little bit quicker. you need a little bit longer, pause the workout and just join in again when you're ready. But for the sake of the video, we'll keep it roughly 30 seconds each time. Let's be ready to go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 3, 4, 5, 6. Looking to get that range as low as we can. 7, 8, 9, 10. Really good. And like I say, trying to keep the torso upright rather than folding over too much. Now, what we're going to do, we get the dumbbells involved. We're going to do 3 sets of 10 racked dumbbell squats. Racked just means we've got them on our shoulders. So we're going to place them on our shoulders, literally rest them on your shoulders, so the weight is being taken by your shoulder. If you don't rest them on your shoulders, you're holding them there, it's going to bring instability, and also it's just going to make your shoulders tired. So literally rest them on your shoulders. And again, we're looking for that upright torso, don't fold over. 3, 2, 1, set of 10, let's go. Pushing that range, seeing how low we can get every time. A big exhale at the top. 7, 8, 9, 10. Rest there, 30 seconds. And later on in the exercise or in the workout, if you start to find your breathing getting away from you a bit, in these 30 seconds, take your time, get big, deep, slow breaths in through the nose, into the belly, out the mouth. 15 seconds, we go again. 2 more sets of 10 to do. Have your dumbbells ready. And again, if you haven't got dumbbells, or if you're not at a level yet where you want to use dumbbells, just carry on with the bodyweight squats. Let's go. 5, 6. Keep squeezing the abdominals. 7, 8, 9, 10. Rest there. 30 seconds. Good so far. 1 more set of 10 to do. So the reason we squeeze our abdominals throughout the exercise is to protect our lower back. The moment we relax our abdominals, our lower back's vulnerable. Squeezing the inner core and the abdominals helps support the lower back. I promise I'm out of breath because of all the talking. I'm not that unfit, I promise. Dumbbells in hand. Be ready to go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Down, explosive movement up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll go side on. 8, 9, 10. Rest there. That's it, get a breather. We'll take our time between exercises a little bit more. So we'll have a little bit longer than 30 seconds in between exercises. Next exercise, single leg RDL. So single leg Romanian deadlift. Now this is a little bit harder and it pulls more on the balance a little bit more. So don't get frustrated if you get this wrong, just keep working at it. What we're looking to do here, the main thing is keeping our back straight. So we're going to be working from one bent leg there. What we're going to do is kick this leg out and bring this arm down the shin and then back up. Keeping the core nice and tight. And as we get more confident, we can kick that leg straighter and higher and we can bend this leg more. You don't want a perfectly straight leg, so we're going to put all the pressure through our hip. We won't activate the muscles. So we do need to start with a soft leg, and if we can, add a bit more of what feels like a squat movement as you're pushing out of it. So that's what we're going to do. If you can avoid putting the foot down in between, that's brilliant. You're at a great level. But if you need to put your foot down in between, that's absolutely fine as well. But work towards not having to put the foot down in between reps. So we're going to get ready to go. 3, 2, 1. You probably want to start with a lightweight for this one. And then build up. because the glutes, hamstrings, big muscles. So we will be able to build the weight up, just probably for getting the form right, probably start light. 8, 9, 10. Swap arms, and we're going to swap legs. Again, another set of 10. Yeah, and I will fall over multiple times. If I don't, that'd be amazing. Good. Don't know if the microphone's picking up my knee clicking every time, but sorry about that. That's it. 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. And what you also don't want to do is let the hips open up too much. So the side we're working on, we don't want it to pull that hip open. I want to try and keep them square to the ground. Okay, so don't let it open, because then we lose the contraction in the leg that's working. I'll show you from this side. That's bad. If you open up there, that's good if you stay in that angle. So we keep the hips a bit squarer. That's the aim. Right, back to the start. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. And we're not going all the way down to the floor either. Just halfway down the shin is good. Slightly past halfway down the shin, even better. We don't need to go down to the floor. That's 10. Other side. 1. If we can get more of a bend in that leg that's working, even better. That's really going to contract the glutes. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, wobbly one to finish on. Place the dumbbell down, 30 seconds. If you haven't done these sort of exercises before, you might find a little bit of tightness in your lower back. It's absolutely fine. That's just standard DOMs. When a muscle works, you feel a little bit of ache. Thing is, when we get in our lower back, we start to panic a little bit. So there's a big difference between ache in the lower back and pain in the lower back. If it's just an ache, you're probably fine. Just push through it. Do try and either record your own technique if you are worried about it. If it's something that carries on, it should get better after the first couple of sessions of doing it. You shouldn't find that ache anymore. Right, let's go. Core braced, leg out, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Another wobbly one to finish. Oof. Can only apologise. All right, let's go again. Other side. Hand on the hip. Just helps keep stability. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, rest there. That's 3 sets of 10 done on each side. Right, shake that out. We're going to go for a reverse lunge, a racked reverse lunge this time. So, probably select the lightweights again. Probably the majority of exercises will probably opt for the lightweight in the first couple of times of doing this workout, just to allow the form. Because like I say, this is intermediate level exercise you're doing. So there is a level of form that you need to achieve before you can really get into these exercises and then start gradually increasing the weight. So probably do start with a lighter weight whilst you get used to it. When you feel more confident, bring the weights up a bit. Right, so reverse lunge racked. So that means we are going back onto the shoulders again. And what we're looking to do is start with both feet level and you're taking a step back. You can either touch the floor or keep hovering. It's totally up to you. There's no right or wrong. High rock sort of means that I tap my knee on the floor quite a lot, but if you want to keep it above, then do so. We're alternating as well. So we're down, there, there. So what we don't want to do is have the torso falling over the front there. We want to keep it up straight there in that position. Especially as we get more tired, tend to go there. Try and stay away from that. If you do find yourself there too much, get rid of the weights and just do it with body weight. So once we're ready, rack the dumbbells. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Now you see that all my feet, knees, hips all facing straight. You don't want them disaligned, pointing off in all different directions. That's not good for our joints. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Big breath out the top. 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And we're going to rest there for 30 seconds. Now you will find that the bigger muscle groups that we work, the more it's going to hit you from a cardio perspective. So you might find yourself getting a bit out of breath, getting a bit more of a sweat on. Still, we'll allow 30 seconds rest. If you need longer, again, pause the video, give yourself a little bit longer, join back in when you're ready. 10 seconds, we go again. So we've got 3 sets of 20 altogether on this. So 2 more sets of 20 to get through. Dumbbells in hand. 2, 1, let's go. Just keeping that torso back. Big breath out the top. 13. 17. 18. 19, almost there. 20. 30 seconds rest. Shut the dumbbells down. Very good. 30 seconds rest, and we've got 1 more set of 20 to do. All right, let's power through this last set. 3, 2, 1, let's go. 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, keeping the torso up straight. 17, nearly there. 18, 19, 20, good. Chuck them down. Again, if you find that too tough, chuck the dumbbells out of the way and just get on with it. Body weight. Don't need to add the weights until later down the line when you get more confident and more used to it. So the next exercise we're going for is a dumbbell deadlift. So this one, we'll probably start with the medium weight and look to move up to the heavy weight as soon as we can. Again, big muscle groups working. However, the lower back is vulnerable. So we want to make sure our form is good before we move up the weight. But once you're confident that your form is good, you really want to make sure we start moving up the weight to make this an effective exercise. So I'm going to opt for the heavy dumbbells. So what we're looking for here is feet about shoulder width apart. Now with the dumbbells, very different to a barbell deadlift. I actually prefer it in terms of back positioning. Looking to keep the hands and the dumbbells going down what I call the corners of the shins If you train with me, you'll know what I mean by that. What I mean by the corners is not the sides, not the fronts, the corners is there. Keeping them in so close to the shins. Because the thing is, when we get out in front, there, that's all coming from the lower back. Our back's more likely to round. When we keep it in close to the shins, we keep it more controlled. And the other thing we're looking for is the hips to move backwards and forwards, that, rather than in a squat where they drop down. So that's giving us, if we're doing forwards and backwards, at the fire, that gives us more of a 45-degree angle, as opposed to a squat where we're looking for more of a 90-degree angle. So you are looking to go back and down the shins there, pulling up, squeezing the glutes. Never hyperextending at the top, never want to be there. Always there, just neutral spine. Let's be ready to go in 3, 2, 1. Set of 10. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Squeezing the glutes at the top every time. Lock it in. 4, 5. Go down. Feel a bit of a stretch in the glutes and hammies. 6, 7. Keeping that back straight. 8, 9, 10. Good. Rest there. Put them down safely. 30 seconds. Now again, if you've got heavier weights than what you've got ready, if you're confident with the technique, then move on as quick as you can. Like I say, it's a powerful movement. You can load up this exercise. Big muscles are working. 15 seconds and we go again. And again, when you finish the exercise, make sure you put them back down safely. What a lot of people have a tendency to do is when they finish, just drop them down, break posture. Make sure you maintain that posture. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. There. Keeping that back nice and straight. 3, 4. Shoulders pinned back. 5. Squeezing the abdominal muscles. Pushing the floor away from you. 9, 10. That's it, and put them back down safely. That's it. Really good. So we've got 4 sets of these in total. So 2 more sets to get through. 30 seconds rest. Again, bracing the core the whole time. When I'm saying pushing the floor away from you, rather than pulling with your back, imagine pushing the floor like a leg press in the gym. You push the floor away. Dumbbells in hand, ready to go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Push the floor away, stand up straight. Push the floor away. 3, 4, 5, 6. Abs nice and tight. 7, 8. Squeezing the glutes at the top. 9, 10. Rest there, put them down safely. 30 seconds rest. 1 more set to do. Then we'll move on to the upper body. All right. Dumbbells in hand. Let's be ready to go. Pick them up safely. Ready to go. 3, 2, 1. Down the corners of the shins. Push the floor away. Squeeze the glute. 2, 3. Keeping the back nice and straight. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And down nice and safe. Good. Lower body, done. Really good. Right, so what we're going to do is move on to the upper body now. So if you've got a mat, you probably want to get a mat out. If not, shouldn't matter. Teach you to toughen up. So what we're going to do now is a superset. So an upper body superset. Now, the weights we're going to need for this one, I'll probably say medium weights for this. And we're only going to need the weights for the second part of the superset. Now, superset is 2 exercises back to back with no rest. So what we're going to do here is a push-up. We'll do a modified push-up. So we'll do a push-up from the knees. Unless you've got it in you to do a full push-up, then please go for that. We're doing 10 reps of push-ups straight into 10 reps of a bent over row. Now, this is what a bent over row looks like. Now, this is again important that we keep our back nice and straight, almost where we were in for that deadlift position. So there, but this time we can let the arms come away a little bit. That does increase the pressure on the lower back. So that's why we start light and build it up. From there, we're just bringing this right back. So the corners are touching our chest, sides of our chest. There, out to the side. Locking in the shoulder blades behind you. 2, let them hang down all the way down. Lock them in behind you every rep. So that's what we're doing. 10 push-ups, 10 of them. Let's be ready to go. And then we'll rest for 30 seconds after the bent over row. 3, 2, 1, 10 push-ups. A nice, steady tempo. Again, if you need to, go from the knees, fall into it there. 8, 9, 10. And we're straight up. And hold the dumbbells, straight into a bent over row. Find our position, squeeze the core. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Rest there. 30 seconds. Good. So we're going to do 4 rounds of this. So 3 more rounds. Now again, with the push-up, whilst we wait, whilst we rest, with the push-up, if you're doing the modified push-up, make sure your hip stays high. Again, we don't want saggy bum in there. Not good for our back. So keep the bum high, if anything. Then you're falling down, so the middle of your chest goes in between your hands. Make sure you're not hips up here and just going like that. That's not where we want to be. Make sure your chest is falling down into the middle of your hands. 3, 2, 1, let's go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Up and straight into the bent over row. Dumbbells in hand. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. And rest there. By adding supersets, we just increase the heart rate. So whilst we're doing our resistance training, we can also creep up to the top end of a zone 2, depending on what exercise we're using, sometimes push into a zone 3, which is really effective when we're doing weight training. 30 seconds rest. So we're getting ready for our push-ups. 3, 2, 1, let's go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bent over row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Rest there. 1 more set to do. Good. Keep breathing. Keep moving around. With the bent over row as well, make sure your head's in a neutral position. A lot of people tend to put their head up like that. Try and keep your posture neutral, your spine neutral. Try and keep it there rather than there. Good so far. Last set of this. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Straight into the bent over row. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keeping the elbows out wide. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, nicely done. Right, so what we're going to do next is a strict shoulder press. Now with this one I'll start light again and look to increase it where we can. So a strict shoulder press obviously works the shoulders. But again, posture is important because there's a lot of ways to do it wrong. I'll stick with these ones actually. So with a shoulder press, what we want to avoid, so we start from our racked position. What we want to avoid is hyperextending the hips there. We don't want to be there because obviously our lower back is getting a lot of pressure. Our hips, shoulders and ears should all be in line, one straight line from the side. And when our hands get to the top of the movement, they should also join that line. And what I mean by that, they don't want to be out there. Again, lower back feels a bit of pressure. They need to be in line with your ears. So everything stays in line. Have nice soft knees, and that helps you not push that way or that way. So this time we're just doing 4 sets of 10 with strict shoulder press. Rack the dumbbells, slightly bent knees, soft knees, squeeze the abdominals. 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 30 seconds rest. Good so far, so we can do 4 sets of 10 of these, so 3 more sets to do. Checking the microphones on. Do you like to mess around and muck things up? Right, ready to go. Dumbbells in hand. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2. Touching the shoulders every time you come back down. 4, 5. Exhale at the top. 8, 9, 10. 30 seconds. Let's rest. 2 more sets to do. Again, if you notice your breathing getting away from you, big deep breaths in through the nose, out the mouth. Don't like the awkward silences in these rests. As you can tell, that's why I like the HIIT sessions. I've got to stop talking so much, I'll waffle so much rubbish. Right, dumbbells in hand. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice. Last set. Last set to do. 30 seconds rest. And also, if you feel like you don't need the 30 seconds on any of these exercises, what it's probably best to do is push straight through, start the next set if you need to. That's just a sign of the intensity levels that you can work at. So it's a great sign that increases the intensity of the workout, or you might just need to get through the video quicker. Reduce the rest, just go straight into the next exercise, and then pause it once you get to the end of it, and then we will catch you up. Or get longer rest at the end of your set, and then when the video catches up, go again with the next exercise. Dumbbells in hand. 3, 2, 1. Last set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice. Rest there. Right. So this next exercise is another superset. Now for this we need to mix the weights up a little bit. You're probably going to need a fairly light weight to start for the first exercise, which can be a bicep curl. The second exercise is going to be an overhead tricep extension. So the second exercise is probably going to demand a heavier weight. So what I'm going to do is get my mediums for my bicep curl and get one heavy for my overhead tricep extension. Now you can try both with your medium or both with your light, both with your light weights, and then see where you can adjust it. So we're going to start with a bicep curl. Now we're going to rotate the dumbbells into us. So we're going to start in this position. As we come up past halfway, roll them in, squeeze the bicep, pull them right into the chest every time. Nice and slow to avoid swinging. creating force momentum, we're not going to isolate the bicep. So slow it right down. And that includes the eccentric part as well. As we're lowering it back down, the bicep's working hard there. So don't just let them drop. 3, 2, 1. Set of 10. 1, 2. If you can match my pace, that's perfect. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's get into tricep extension. So what we want to do is get this sort of grip, pick it up from underneath like a diamond shape in that position there. From there, swing it round the back of your head. Try not to knock yourself out. Keep your hips, just like we did with a shoulder press, keep your hips, your shoulders and your ears in a nice straight line. Go as far down the back as you can, then push and extend up. Squeeze the triceps at the top. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And again, keep your stomach braced. And that'll help you not bend over too much or hyperextend too much. 30 seconds rest. I'm going again. Again, we've got 4 sets of this. 3 more. Dumbbells in hand, ready to go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2. Shoulders pinned back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pick up the heavier dumbbell. Straight into the tricep overhead extension. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Rest there 30 seconds. Now, if you can't get on with that movement, then an alternative would be to lay down to a skull crusher. Holding both ends of the dumbbell straight up ahead of you, and then drop slowly back in towards the head and extend up. And that might be easier for some people. And again, squeezing the tricep at the top of the movement. Let's be ready to go again with bicep curls. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Overhead extension. Elbows tucked in nice and tight to the head, pointing ahead of you. 1, 2, 3. Lock them out at the top. 4. Little pause to lock the tricep. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. If you find you're not feeling that as well, focus on slowing it down a little bit, especially, like I say, in the eccentric part of it. Slow it down as you pull it down. Don't just let it drop down. Maintain that tension in the muscle, even on the lowering part of the exercise. Last set. Let's get ready to go with bicep curls. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Last set. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Tricep extension. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, rest there. We've made it through the main part of the workout. Now, This video is a bit longer than other ones, so if you need to switch off now, this bit's optional. What we do now, it's just an abs tricep. So just work the abdominals, 3 exercises back to back, 3 rounds. So we'll move through it nice and quick. But if you need to skip this part due to the timings, then go for that. So if you've got a mat, lay a mat down. It's all going to be floor based. We're going to do 3 simple exercises back to back, 3 times through. So we're going to start off with a good old traditional crunch. Hands out in front of you like this, just working towards the ceiling. That's all we're doing. Little subtle movement. Keep your shoulders off the floor so we maintain that tension in the abdominals. What I mean by that is, don't come back here every time. I've lost all tension in my abdominals. Try and keep your shoulders off the mat the whole time. And then we keep that tension in there for 10 whole reps. So we're going with 10 reps of crunches, 10 reps of leg raises, 10 reps of toe touches. Toe touches is when you finish the leg raises, getting up, trying to touch your toes. Let's go. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then leg raises, you can put your hands on your bum if you wish. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you can get that little hip raise, 5. At the end of the leg raise, 7. See how I drive my hips off the floor? 8, 9, 10. Keep your legs up in the air on rep number 10. Get up and touch them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Rest there. That little hip raise at the end of the leg raise really activates deeper within the core, like you're in the corset. So it's really worth it, and you'll feel the difference straight away. Same as if when you're doing your toe touches at the end, if you relax your feet too much there compared to pulling them towards you there, straight away you get deeper into the core and you'll feel it. You'll feel the difference. So try and do that if you can. Crunches, 10 reps. Let's go. 2, 3. Keep your shoulders off the mat. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Leg raises. I actually like to have my hands behind my head to open up the stomach more. But if you're more comfortable with it underneath your bum to support the lower back, if you find it uncomfortable in your lower back, then definitely put your hands on your bum. If your lower back's quite strong, then feel free to try and open up the abdominals and put your hands up behind you. 10 toe touches. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's it, we're into the last round. You should be feeling some sort of burn now. If you're not feeling the burn, you're not doing something right. Because I'm feeling that burn. Last set. Then we're all done. Let's go, crunches. 10 of them. 10, 10, 10, and we're done. Let's go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here we go with the leg raises. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 toe touches to bring it home. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You beauty. Job done.